This video is a story of Bad Guys 2. Bad Guys 2 is a DreamWorks animation movie of the bad guys trying to be good. The movie starts in Cairo, Egypt, where we are shown the palace of a billionaire, Mr. Solomon. The security center starts to lose some cameras, and then we are shown that Tarantula was hacking them. Then Shark knocks out one of the security and disguises as him. We are then taken to Piranha in the fish pond of Mr. Solomon's fishes, and Tarantula tells him to go crazy, and Piranha swims very fast, making a tsunami. Mr. Solomon is at the bottom reading a book, and Snake starts to move at the top, cutting the glass frame. We are shown that Mr. Wolf is gliding as he waits for the perfect time to get in Mr. Solomon's house. When everyone is ready, Mr. Wolf gets in the palace with an epic entrance, and Mr. Solomon is afraid. They then steal Mr. Solomon's car, and Mr. Wolf shows of his skills. They are then chased by the police, but the police unfortunately are unable to catch them. The bad guys then decide to be good, and it is not easy for them. They decide to go and look for a job, but it doesn't go good for them. Mr. Wolf asks for a chance, and the employer agrees. He becomes very happy for that, and he leaves. He then returns as he had forgotten to tell him something, and he finds him shredding his documents. He becomes very disappointed with the whole turning good thing. He returns to their home, and everyone is disappointed with how turning good is disappointing. Mr. Wolf then learns that they are being framed for being the Phantom Bandit. They are accused of stealing several artifacts. Snake then enters, and he looks as if he is feeling good. The others are surprised how he is in a good mood, and they are not treated well. Now they are good. Mr. Wolf goes for advice to Diane as they are boxing, and he ends up being knocked down by her. She tells him that people want to trust him. He has to give them a reason to trust them. He then gets an idea after watching the chief on the news. He goes to the chief office, and the chief is surprised to see him. He proposes to her that he can help her solve who the Phantom Bandit are because they are being framed for it, but she doesn't trust him. She then agrees, and they start to solve the case slowly involving each individual of bad guys at a time, except Snake as he is busy. They then eat the chief's food as they are trying to solve the problem, and she is not happy. They find out that the thief is stealing staff made of magavanite. The chief is excited and tells them to get out of her office. At the car, they start researching about magavanite, and they find out that the belt of Walana Mango is made up of that metal. They then remember that Snake wanted to go there, and he hates most of the things there. Mr. Wolf thinks that Snake is the thief, as the places he was saying he was going were where the robbed items were. They then conclude that Snake was the Phantom Bandit.
Guys, there's only one play here. Find our friend and
tear him apart, limb by limb, until all he can remember is pain.
And suddenly Chief calls. She is excited, and she tells them that she knows where the Phantom Bandit will strike next. They panic, and Shark throws away the phone. They decide to go there and save their friend before the police catch him. When they find him, and they find out he has a girlfriend. They then get to the ring to fight the Phantom Bandit, but it did not end up well for them. Apart from the pig beating them up, they are framed for stealing the belt, and everyone chases them. When they are about to be caught, Susan, Snake's girlfriend, saves them with a hot dog truck, and they escape. And the chief is furious. Police start searching for them, and the pig says they fell for it just as you planned, boss. Everyone trusts Susan for her heroic saving. Snake then starts telling the story of how they met, and Susan ends up in Snake's mouth. Later, Susan drugs the bad guys. They find themselves tied in an apartment. Kitty starts telling a story of the big bad wolf and Mr. Wolf wonders if she knows him. She introduces her members, and Snake learns that Susan betrays him. Kitty proposes a job, but they don't accept it. She tells them that she knows Diane's secret and tells them to agree or she exposes the secret. And they agree because Kitty tells them if they do, she will give them the proof that she has. Their first mission with the girls was to rob the rocket. They start planning the heist of stealing Moon's watch, for it controls the whole rocket. Their plan is for Mr. Wolf to steal the watch as Mr. Moon has A. Eyeglasses that identifies the people worth talking to and who aren't. If the glasses accept you, you earn a 60 seconds talk with him. They decide that that would be their window, and Wolf will go it. They start the heist. Snake Lock picks the titanium spring release and blow up the cables to shut down security. Pig arrives and pretends that she will solve the problem of power outage. She goes in with Tarantula the hacker, and Kitty drives Mr. Wolf with an expensive car. Mr. Wolf gets a chance to talk to Mr. Moon, but suddenly Mr. Solomon arrives. If you can remember him, and he blows his chance, and Kitty is angry with him. Shark then arrives with the groom as she was shot with one of the sleeping guns. If you remember Susan and Snake moment, the priest arrives and he is accidentally knocked out by Shark. And Mr. Wolf gets a plan for a second heist for the watch. He pretends to be the bridegroom and Shark the priest. Mr. Solomon starts suspecting that the groom is Mr. Wolf. He makes a scene in the wedding that gives the bad guys a chance to steal the watch and escape unnoticed. They pull up with a car happy. Diane finds out Kitty's plan with the Magavanite as it is a gold attraction magnet and heads up to find Kitty. The bad guys and Phantom Bandit enjoy themselves together and Kitty gives Mr. Wolf the flash that had Diane's secret. She tells him maybe turning good was a bad idea for them. Mr. Wolf records Kitty confessing and the bad guys are happy as they will take it as evidence to the chief and not get blamed for the heist. But unfortunately, they are caught and they are chained to a Magavanite and told if they get out, the video will be uploaded to the social media and Diane's secret will be exposed. They try to save themselves and prevent the video from being uploaded, but unfortunately, they fail at both. The chief arrests them and Mr. Wolf begs Chief to listen to them as they are not the bad guys, but she doesn't. Diane meets up with the ladies and they get a little fight from her. But they tell her that the video is licked and everyone knows that she is Greaves and falls. Kitty then shoots her with a sleeping gun and they go to the rocket. Diane drags herself to the rocket and Professor Marmalade is released after Greaves and fall video goes viral. Kitty launches the rocket and Chief and the bad guys follow them with a helicopter. The bad guys jump on the rockets and they make their way until they get in. The rocket flies to space. The Phantom Bandits set up the Magavanite and it starts pulling gold. The bad guys get out of the rocket to stop the Magavanite. Mr. Wolf goes to Kitty to stop the Magavanite and they fight. Kitty ends up breaking the Magavanite remote and Mr. Wolf steals the watch that controls the rocket. The bad guys use the rocket to destroy the Magavanite and Kitty is so angry with Mr. Wolf and wants to kill him, but he is saved by Diane. The satellite that they are in starts to dive crushing to Earth and they are about to die. Mr. Wolf encourages them and they die. The only ones who survived were the Phantom Girls, and they were arrested. Okay, the bad guys didn't die. A fake burial was made so that they are not accused of the crime. They are then made secret agents, and the movie ends. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, please subscribe.
Okay, buddy, you can do this. First, clear the root folder. Then in system directory, type enc_word equals word.encode. Now import #lib, hit enter, then input _pass equals input.
Okay, cool, got it. Okay, so clear the root folder, you say.